Thinking of selling your home and you're not sure which repairs or renovations to make, many homeowners make the mistake and they dive into needing full renovations and full repairs for their house. And the truth of the matter is that's just not the case. And one of the dangerous things that you can do is sink all this money into your house thinking that it's going to cause your house to sell for more, when in the end, you may not make that much of a difference and the return on investment may not be that different. So in this video today, I'm going to talk about 4 things you can do in renovations and repairs to prepare your house for sale that will give you the best return on your investment, and it's also budget friendly. It's not going to cost thousands of dollars like a full renovation would. So follow along and we're going to get right into those renovations. All right, one of the biggest mistakes that I see sellers make is that they think they need to completely rehab everything. They got to gut rehab the kitchen. They got to completely redo the whole bathroom, put hardwood floors throughout the entire house. The reality is, if you're doing those items just to get the house ready for sale, chances are you're not going to get the return on your investment. There are some simple things that are budget friendly, from kind of sprucing up the carpet, making the entryways more inviting, a light refresh of some bathrooms, and some simple landscaping things that can be done that are budget friendly and will have the best return on investment for you as you're getting your house ready for sale. So let's dive into what those items are. All right, item number 1, a small bathroom refresh, especially if this is kind of like on the powder room or the main floor bathroom. Some things that you can do to refreshen and rejuvenate the bathroom are cost-effective, budget-friendly, and have a good ROI, with some of these items having up to about a 60% return on investment when installing them. So when I say simple refresh, I'm not talking about ripping out floors and tearing down walls and moving sinks and cabinets. It's things like replacing some of the hardware maybe that's on the vanity, replacing or repainting the vanity, especially if it's a small kind of standalone vanity in a powder room. You can also replace the sink hardware, the handles, a new sink faucet, maybe replacing the faucet handle on the toilet. Simple things that you can go to Home Depot, you can replace them in 20, 30 minutes, and that is going to make the bathroom feel refreshed, rejuvenated, especially if you throw a little bit of paint in there and touch up the paint a little bit. But it's not going to be the cost of a full rehabbed bathroom, but it will give a feel of, hey, this bathroom is clean, it's fresh, it's new, it's ready for me to move in as a buyer and make it my own. Item number 2, improving the landscaping, improving the curb appeal. The curb appeal and the landscaping is the first thing that buyers see as they pull up to your house. And especially if you're coming out of winter or you're heading into winter, you'll want to do some light freshening up, raking up leaves, pulling weeds, some fresh mulch around the flower beds. Maybe you want to replant some flowers to add some color, especially if it's springtime and things are budding and nature is really getting active here in the western suburbs of Chicago. Doesn't have to be full, build a new patio, build a water feature in my backyard, just some light landscaping, pulling weeds, raking leaves, adding some mulch, things like that. Studies show that that can have about 100% return on investment, and that's because when a buyer pulls up to the house, it's the very first thing they see, and refreshing the landscape will give them a great first impression as they enter into the home. Which brings us to item number 3, the front door. It's the entryway into the house. And surprisingly enough, replacing the front door can have about 100% return on investment. And that's similar things for the landscaping. It's the first thing buyers are seeing as they enter into the house. They can see it from the street. Does it look nice? Is it in good condition? It's going to give them a feel of, this house is in good condition as I'm entering through the door. And it can be a simple fix, $1,500 to $3,000 to replace a front door, which is a good chunk of money, but it gives the buyers just that sense of, hey, this is a quality house. This is a well taken care of house, and I'm entering into my new home to see what it's going to be like to live here, and it gets things off on the right foot. And the 4th item, replacing some worn carpet. Some studies show this could have up to a 200% return on investment. If your carpet's been there for a while, 15, 20 years, you're used to it, but adding some fresh carpet, and it can be cost effective. If it's just a couple of rooms, $2,000 to $3,000 to replace some of the carpeting, especially if you add some really nice padding. It'll give it a more of a luxury feel as buyers are walking through the house. But it gives that sense of, hey, this house is clean. It's, again, well taken care of. The carpet's nice. I'm not going to have to do a bunch of renovations on the flooring as soon as I move into the house. And it can be budget friendly, especially if you have, hardwood floors in other parts of the house. You don't have to put carpet throughout the entire house. Now, adding some LVP flooring or some hardwood flooring or tile in certain rooms, that can add value as well, but that gets a little bit more expensive, and carpet is the more budget-friendly option to give you a higher return on your investment and get the house ready for new buyers and preparing it for the market. So there we go. We have two scenarios. One, you do some budget-friendly, return on investment conscious investments into your house to get ready for sale. Some fresh carpet, a little bit of redoing of the landscape. Maybe you're freshening up a bathroom. These things buyers pay attention to, and it has the best return on investment. As opposed to doing a full gut renovation of the kitchen or redoing every bathroom or hardwood floors throughout. That's going to cost you thousands upon thousands of dollars. And don't get me wrong, buyers are going to love it, but the studies show that the return on investment just to do it, to get your house ready for sale, is not going to be there. And you're going to spend a lot more money, and you won't necessarily get all of that money out of the house when you go to sell it. Now, of course, this isn't a full definitive list of everything you need to do. There are some other options, that we can discuss in person as well. So if you're curious about some things that you need to do to get your house ready for sale, comment below, give me a call or a text, contact me. I'm happy to come out, walk through the house, kind of give you some guidance on what other houses feature and have in the market and how your home is compared against those houses, and hopefully save you some money so you don't go doing a bunch of projects that really aren't going to bring the return on investment for you as part of the sale. Follow along. Don't forget to subscribe as more of these videos will come out, and comment below if you have any questions or you're interested in a topic that you want me to create a video about. Thanks for watching.